3-2-1 was a cheap, cheesy game show that first aired in 1978 and famously gave runners-up a bin as their prize. Son, great. What you did out there, great job.
Yeah,
well done.
Thank you.
Absolutely magnificent. That's yours. It's yours to do with what you want. We will need it back before you go, but cracking job. Cracking job.
It's a bit small.
3-2-1 is also a strategy for backing up your data. If James Howells had followed the 3-2-1 backup strategy, he could have over £200 million in his skyrocket. Hello there, you absolute legend. My name is Darren and this is Cyberzai. In a previous video, I told you about Stefan Thomas, who lost his password to his Bitcoin wallet. Well, that is nothing compared to this numpty. Some years ago, James Howells threw out an external hard disk and then realised it had 8,000 Bitcoin on it, which would be worth around $184 million today. He has spent the last 9 years pretty much begging Newport Council to allow him to search through the landfill site for his hard drive. They've consistently said no, as it would pose an ecological risk. Every passing day sees more and more Welsh waste dumped on top of his precious hard drive, wherever in the tip that may be. In the past, James has offered everybody in Newport £50 in Bitcoin should he be allowed to dig through the landfill, but now he has come up with an even more elaborate plan. More about that in a second. First, James should really know about 3-2-1, given that he's an IT engineer. Listen up, James, this is for you. 3-2-1 means having 3 copies of your data, 2 stored locally and 1 stored somewhere else. Take this script that I have written. I have the original document on my computer. I have it set up so that an automatic backup is made of all of my documents onto an external hard drive in case anything happens to the original, in case anything happens to my computer. I also have a version stored online in case my house explodes or an aeroplane lands on it or something, and the most important thing in my life is to get that script back. 3-2-1. 3 copies of your data, 2 locally, 1 somewhere else. James, are you listening? The 3rd copy doesn't have to be stored online. You could keep it in a different physical location, such as a bank vault or around a trusted friend's house. Now, be careful when using cloud storage for the 3rd copy. A service which syncs your data to the cloud, such as OneDrive, Dropbox, things like that, they're not great for using as the 3rd backup, because if somebody deletes your original document on your computer, that deletion will sync to the online service, and that copy on OneDrive or wherever will also be deleted, and you may not be able to get deleted versions back, or you may not be able to see older versions of files on cloud storage. Use a specific backup service. There are loads of other reasons too, but that will probably fill a separate video. Anyway, what are his new plans to recover the drive? James has secured funding for the dig, found an AI expert to help him locate the drive in the tip. He's enlisted a company which recovered data from a NASA space shuttle which exploded. He's got a load of environmental experts on board. Plus, he has pledged 10% of the proceeds of the Bitcoin on his drive to go to local-based cryptocurrency projects. But Newport Council are still not willing to play ball. In my observations, people can get their own way with councils by bundling projects to the deal, like offering to build parks and other public amenities. You know, funding the kind of stuff that the councils should be doing themselves anyway. Apparently, there's another way of persuading councillors to take on your project, but I don't think it's possible to put Bitcoin into a brown paper envelope.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. It's been great talking to you, and I'll see you. If this disc from me shall roam, smack its bum and send it home. A load of nonsense. James Howell. I'm rich! Oh, you don't understand all the possibilities of things I can do. I could buy a bigger bin.